Hey, kindergarten friends, it's Mrs. B here.
And Mrs. Vaughn.
How are you guys tonight? We are here for our reading story for our literacy night, and we have a special book for you.
Where the Wild Things Are.
Yes, because in kindergarten, we know we have some wild things, don't we? All right, this book is written by Maurice Sendak, and he's also the illustrator. So we are going to read this book for you tonight, and then Mrs. Whitaker and Mrs. Price have an awesome craft for you guys to do later. All right, so you want me to start, Mrs. Vaughn?
Go right ahead.
I love the wild things in this book. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind,
And another. Oh my goodness. What is he doing in this picture? He's chasing his poor little puppy dog. I wonder what's going to happen to him.
his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything.
That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. Oh my goodness, he's got trees growing in his bed. Can that really happen? I don't know. We'll see what else goes on.
And grew lots of trees. Uh-oh, where did his bed go? It's kind of hard to go to bed if you're not on a bed.
And grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. Oh my goodness, look at what happened. Oh man.
And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max, and he sailed off all day and night.
And in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. Oh my goodness, look what popped up in the water. And that was a long journey. It said almost a year.
And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws.
Man, that's a bit scary.
Max doesn't look very scared, though. Look at Max. He's right here in the boat. He doesn't look very scared.
So Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all. Oh my goodness. So Max wasn't scared of the monsters, but what were the monsters afraid of? They called Max the most wild thing.
Just like his mom did. And they made him the king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start.
I wonder what a rumpus is.
Oh, I think we're going to find out.
Oh my goodness. Look at what all they're doing on this page. Oh man. That is quite a rumpus.
I think it's getting wild with the wild things. I think they're hanging from the trees.
Oh my goodness. This kind of looks like fun.
It does kind of look like fun.
Oh wow. Now look at what's happening. He's being the king and he's riding on their back as they walk through the forest. Max looks pretty happy with himself.
But then after doing all those wild things. Now stop, Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely and wanted to be somewhere where someone loved him best of all. Then from all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. So he gave up being the king of wild things. So doing all those naughty things wasn't fun for as long as what Max thought it would be.
I wonder who he's missing. He said the person who loved him best of all.
I know.
But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." Who else said, "I'll eat you up"? That's what Max said to his mom. And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye. So those wild things are acting kind of like the wild thing Max was acting like with his mom earlier.
And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. I wonder where he's going to.
And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. How do you think his supper got there? Who do you think set that out for him? You see it on the table over there?
I know who would set my supper out when I was being naughty at home. And it was still hot. All right. Kindergarten wild things. I can't wait to see what you guys are going to make with Mrs. Whitaker and Miss Price. I hope you guys have a great evening and enjoyed this book as much as I do. And I think Mrs. Vaughn probably did too.
Yes, thank you so much for reading with us.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.